Hi guys, here we are with Paulo Jr and Derrick Green from Sepultura talk about their last release, Machine Messiah, and how it's been so far, the tour with creators all work and aborted, and many other things concerning the Seps world and the world around us all. Guys, first of all, thank you for your time for this interview. Paulo, Derrick, would you tell us something more concerning Machine Messiah and how it's born, your last release? Which mood has inspired you for this work?
Well, I think the robotization of society has really actually been a big influence on the album. The album was written about a lot of things that are happening now and sort of through our lives, connected from traveling and playing shows all around the world. But we really noticed a lot of things that were happening with people as far as technology being connected and actually being disconnected with themselves. So it was something that it's been happening for a while, and it seems that it's getting worse. It's kind of losing this humanity. And so this was something that was started the conversation and spread into Machine Messiah, the idea that the second coming type of religion, not really a religion, but the second coming of like a savior being technology.
You are talking about in this case concerning social networks,
it could be a social network or telephones, all those different things that really interacting with people, but in completely alter reality.
Okay, Machine Messiah is a very strong title. What lies behind that one? Beside the subject of technology, there are other subjects.
Yeah, there's definitely there were a lot of things that were happening in Brazil while we were writing the album. Political things of many people who were robbing the country, politicians for many, many years, and people really getting tired of it. They've always been tired of it, but going into the street and really showing their distaste for what's been going on. So this change had been starting in Brazil, and there was a lot of songs written about that and those people who were actually robbing the people. There were songs about GMO food, the type of food that, modified food that a lot of people were. It happens in the U.S. a lot more than I think in Europe, where they're very close to it. There's also the industry of like fast clothing that we're writing about too, like this idea of being able to just buy really super cheap clothing and not really knowing where it's coming from, and other people really suffering behind that. So there are a lot of things that we're really talking about that spread out, due to technology is at the same time connected but in different ways.
In your opinion, the new technology has more united or more divided this world into 2 or 3 different parts?
I think it's definitely split into various parts. I don't think it's so left and right. I believe in technology. I don't want to go back to the Stone Age. Don't get me wrong. I think it's something that's necessary for the advancement of humanity. But I think we have to really think about what we're creating. What machines are we creating, and how is it going to benefit humanity itself, not a bomb or things, created to kill each other. But things, like having pure water, having food for everybody, having, houses constructed for everybody. The basic elements that humanity needs to survive. I think these inventions are, open and should be coming, a lot faster than what they are.
Throughout the whole release, we can listen to a strong Doom and Black Sabbath's mark in the slow parts of many tracks. Something related to the subject of lyrics, or the need to experiment with a classic metal style in your extreme metal environment?
I think it's just experimenting, really. It has that influence for sure. Black Sabbath always being an influence.
From day one, but I think it's just just when we at the studio writing the material, the influences always came from the old idols and the new music. Depends how the mood goes in on each song. So you can definitely say there's some Black Sabbath in there.
Paulo, you are one of the oldest members of Sepultura. How is developed the band from Morbid Vision period, passing through Arise, Chaos AD, the split with Max and Igor, till present days? And how, in your opinion, is changed the world around Sepultura?
I got gray. Good answer.
You won.
Right?
You won.
No, it's been, it's good, to see, since I was 13 and 14 years old, I've been into this band, and it's good to be able to, after almost 33 years, be still here. All the changes, I still see the band very strong and very, very capable to still tour and be able to perform and respect the whole history of, I think right now we have the best lineup, and we very confident and comfortable with each other on stage, especially. So, and you only can see that in the results on the live performance. I think it's the best right now, definitely.
Brazilian metal scene has been always a very interesting metal environment. What's new nowadays? How is it just met the successor of Sepultura?
Brazil is very strong on metal, and there's a lot of new upcomers, and there's a lot of bands that you guys already know, like Crisium. RDB is already an old band, but they're still around, and there's many more. There's called Claustrophobia. There's even Andres, who's a kid, is starting to record his new album right now. So there's a lot of influence of general rock, heavy metal. So it's a very strong music scene down there.
The tour so far, upsides, downsides, and funny anecdotes.
No, the tour has been great. It's something that we really wanted to do, to have the opportunity to go out with a creator. We only had the chance to play with him in the festivals, in the past, and when we were kids, we used to exchange letters with them. So this is really a good thing, for all the bill. We have a very strong bill, and most of the shows it's been packed and if not sold out. So it's a very strong bill, and I think the metal is right on the top.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Good luck for the show, for the tonight's show, and up with Seps.
Thank you very much.
That's the music.
Grazie mille. Hey, this is Derrick Green.
Oh.
And we're Sepultura, and you're watching RockRebelMagazine.com. That's okay.